family, and childhood. Physical development is very important in middle childhood. When children start school in kindergarten, boys and girls are typically around the same weight. As they begin to mature, boys will slightly be taller and heavier than girls at age 9, but will lag behind girls at the age of 12 when they begin puberty. What children eat, when they eat it, and who they eat it with growing up are important influences on body mass index and dietary behaviors for life. In the last 50 years, childhood obesity has dramatically risen due to lack of physical activity in schools and children. Physical activity is essential for healthy growth during middle childhood, and physical activity benefits children's cognitive and emotional growth, as well as exercise and physical play is associated with increased academic performance, self-esteem, positive emotions, mood, and may help to improve attention, memory, and classroom behavior.
Intellectual development. The middle childhood years loosely correspond with elementary school. So these are children around kindergarten through 5th grade or sometimes 6th grade. Through these years of elementary school, a child's brain is developing very rapidly, which leads to better and more complex reasoning, problem-solving skills, more efficient processing of information, increased memory capacity, and improved ability to pay attention and demonstrate inhibitory control. These skills are referred to as executive functions. These are related to academic achievements from the earliest grades through adolescence. Children typically exhibit marked growth in vocabulary, grammar, become more skilled at the pragmatics of language, allowing communication and expression. Typically in elementary school, learning disabilities such as dyslexia and ADHD are often diagnosed during this time. Parents' involvement in children's education often have a positive effect on a child's academic achievements, behavior in school, and overall educational attainment.
Emotional development. In middle childhood, attachment quality has been associated with children's academic skills and achievement, cognitive development, levels of exploration and engagement, social skills, behavior, friendship quality, and emotional well-being. Friendships in middle childhood differ from those in early childhood, whereas in early childhood friendships are often characterized by shared interests, but during middle childhood, features such as intimacy, loyalty, and supportiveness have become increasingly important. Children's self-concept is strongly influenced by both family and peers. Children develop a sense of what is expected or desired from them, and from those expectations, they evaluate themselves, and this is called social comparison.
Major and current areas of research. There are 3 major areas of research. The first being under the curriculum and instruction, focusing on identifying and understanding what children should be learning and when, as well as how individuals or groups of children learn and why. The second being research in the area of children and technology. It is concerned with identifying and the potential benefits and risks associated with technology use. The third is bullying and peer victimization, focusing on identifying who is at risk for becoming a bully or a victim, and the prevention of bullying and the bullying intervention. Bullying and peer victimization. Bullying involves the repeated infliction of verbal, relational, or physical aggression towards a less powerful individual. Bullying can occur in person, such as in school, or online, referred to as cyberbullying. Research has proven that children who engage in bullying behavior and those who are bullied are at a higher risk for both immediate and long-term psychological, emotional, and behavioral problems. Current research focuses on identifying who is the most at risk for becoming either a bully or a victim, how to prevent bullying behavior, and how to effectively intervene.
Helpful agencies and resources are Childhood Obesity Prevention Coalition, Common Core State Standards, National Association of Parents with Children in Special Education, National Parent-Teacher Association, and the Bully Project.
Curriculum and instruction. Researchers in curriculum and instruction have a diverse range of interests, from identifying what children should be learning and when, 2. Understanding the nuances affecting how individuals or groups of children learn best and why. Some develop and test new instructional approaches of curriculum, and others focus on assessments. Others focus on teacher training or professional development. Increasing student achievement involves more than a set of standards, a good curriculum, and an effective approach to teaching. Achievement does not occur in a vacuum, and there are many more variables of potential importance.
Children and technology. Technology use have become more integrated into our daily lives. Understanding how technology use affects children's development and relationships with others is important. Research tends to focus on the negative consequences more than the positive outcomes from the use. For example, using children's attention span, children with Down syndrome play Wii Sports and they build up their motor skills and perceptual abilities. Understanding how different types of technologies influence development will likely be an active area of research in the foreseeable future. There are 5 areas of practice. School districts, classified positions such as bus drivers, custodians, upper management, and everything in between, typically include every job within a district that does not require teacher or administrator certification. Another area of practice is child and youth development. Child and youth development programs are programs designed and offered for the purpose of promoting social and emotional well-being through participation in activities during non-school hours. The third area of practice is therapeutic behavioral services, also known as TBS. TBS are often components of mental health programs for children with severe behavioral problems or emotional disturbance, including but not limited to children with autism spectrum disorders. Services are generally provided in child's environments. Thus, TBS professionals often work with children in their homes, classrooms, and community settings. The fourth area of practice is social services. Most employees in the social service are hired either through country government or private nonprofit agencies. The last and final area of practice is research. At any entry-level job, responsibilities include assisting with subject recruitment, data collection, and data entry, but can grow with experience. Strategies for pursuing careers or specialization in middle childhood. Most research and scholarship on middle childhood has been approached from an educational rather than developmental perspective. Most courses that focus on this age are found in elementary education programs. Some universities have coursework for middle childhood education in the HDFS program. If your school unfortunately does not have the option, you may want to supplement your coursework into specializing and focusing on your career interests. Also considering focusing on having your coursework to work with school-age children. Experience can be gained through volunteering in the school district through child or youth development program.
And this is our works cited.